Welcome back everyone to another episode in the How-To series. Today we're going to discuss a common phenomenon that affects below average players such as yourselves. We Unicom superstars do have on occasion these slumps, as I would call them, where we have humiliating results. I have averaged over my past half a dozen games merely 5 kills per game, and in one a troubling, unworthy, embarrassing 4-kill result. This is not a common occurrence for us Unicoms, but I realize that it is very common and happens to you all the time. So I thought I'd make a video showing you how to pull yourself out of these embarrassing slumps. It is a matter of focusing and concentrating on the seriousness of the game and implementing a mindful approach, which I will illustrate for you in this game as I pulled myself out of this 4-game slump that I had where I only achieved 16 kills. On my way to try to get back into it and getting Top Gun, now I realize that there's a bad chat there and chosen not to shoot him, obviously. If I would have taken a shot at that bad chat, it would have let him know that he was in danger. I prefer to let him move forward like this, realizing that my teammates will simply rush down there in their endeavor to try and get the game over in 1 minute and take him out, also risking their tanks. It's a better option for me to do a counter-clockwise circular maneuver and push this tree down so that I can shoot this hapless enemy in the side. I have a low caliber Russian gun, so shooting enemies in obliquely angled sides is no problem. Those shots will pen every time. Now, after performing another counterclockwise circular maneuver, I go back to my knockdown tree here and wait for this Muppet to show me his oblique side and pump a shot into it. I'm detected, but that does not matter. The enemies will not be focusing on me, as my teammates are absorbing damage for me, so I can just take this guy out. That's 1 kill. And you may ask yourself now, what is the correct strategy, the correct next move? And I will tell you. You may think, again, drive in a counterclockwise circle. No, it is time to drive in a clockwise circular maneuver and move back to this bush. At this point in time, I realize that my platoon mate is in trouble and he is calling help. The correct strategy for me, of course, is not to go help him and let him learn something about self-sacrifice and vacate the premises. You must learn to let your teammates, especially platoon mates, absorb damage for you as you scurry away, and live to shoot other players. It's a matter of allowing my teammates now to sit here and move forward and absorb the damage inflicted by these enemies that are pushing the rails, and simply drive as far as possible from them, knowing that there will be easier targets elsewhere. And you may ask yourself, where are these easier targets? Well, I would respond to look at the minimap, and then you will see there are red dots on the minimap which represent the positions of enemy tanks, and we can see that there's one here. Now, I will purposely miss this shot in order to allow my teammates to shoot him, knowing what his HP is. Teammate shot will take him down on HP so that I can get the kill shot. Simple strategy when you're trying to increase your kills per game. The sound of my shell landing beside his tank made him continue to move, allowing him to back up into my sights for the kill shot. Soften up this light tank a little bit before we move in for a closer encounter with some of the bigger, more heavily armored tanks. Now, it is always important for you to remember that if you are going to fight multiple heavily armored high-tier tanks, it is best to use a light Russian tank. And the other important thing to remember is to approach the tanks which you want to fight from the rear. Now, I know that this is a very difficult concept for everyone to understand, so I will explain it. If you look at the minimap, you will notice that there are green dots and red dots in the city. The red dots represent the enemy tanks, the green dots represent the teammates. The red dots are facing the green dots, which allows me to pull up behind this red dot. Now, I know the speed of the T-95, my reload time, the position of the house, and realize there's no need to track him, just simply pump 2 shots into his rear for the kill. It's a matter of noting how much HP he has, knowing the speed of the T-95. Simple calculations. Seriousness, mindful approach. Now, no need to aim this, just snap it. On the move, snapping is the correct choice. And we are sitting now at a humbling, troubling, unworthy, embarrassing 4-kill total. So the correct strategy here is to have some fun. Ha ha ha, there is a leopard recently buffed with a big gun. I am in a Russian light tank. Let's make him look foolish and ram him. Ha 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 ha. And now there is time for a little bit of fun. I will purposely bounce a shot on him to humiliate him, knowing that as a leopard he will miss his shot point blank, and I can take him out easily. And now, of course, the correct strategy is for me not to heal my driver, because I know how long it will take me to approach this enemy. I know how much HP he has, how much damage my teammates' guns have, so that I can get here and get the kill shot easily and achieve Top Gun and get myself out of this humiliating slump and back on track. So as you can see, it's just a matter of being serious, focus, being mindful, use the basic instincts and principles which I have flawlessly displayed for you, and perhaps one day you can achieve the greatness which I have illustrated for you. I will show you this game now in real time so that you can see how I approach this live. And you can rest assured that the fact that I played this game weeks ago and watched the replay numerous times and made some notes in no way affects my commentary, and in no way makes me sound like a pompous prick perambulating about how I know everything about the game and how easily I achieved 6 kills. It is all a matter of being good and getting good and having very good statistics and being an above average ambassador for this game. And if you should try and model yourself after me and do everything that you watched me do in this replay, and if your teammates do what they did in my game, and if the enemies do precisely what they did in your game, then perhaps you will achieve a similar result and one day hope to be at least marginally, possibly almost as great as I am. Sometimes you can just, your brain is just going. But other times when you're foggy, like me today, because last night I drank too much and I've been not feeling great all day, then your brain is a little slower. You're not computing as fast, but I'm trying to react. Physically, I'm reacting faster than my brain can calculate. And I know immediately that I've made the mistakes. Yeah, it's brain lag. That's what it is. It's like, oh, fuck, sorry, I'm just not. It's true. It happens. It happens. You have good, that's why you have good days and bad days. Jekyll, thanks for the 300 bits. And today is one of those days. Immediately, as soon as I make the decisions, I know that I've made the mistake. That's the sad part, right? I know I could have. Why didn't I back up before I shot? I don't know. I knew like half a second afterwards. Oh, fuck. Chieftain is. I was going to go spot here, Jeffy, but there's only one artillery. So I'm not going to get a lot of spotting assist if I do that. I'm going to go spot there. The Chieftain says he's going down this way, so I'm going to get some initial spots here. The EBR is going that way. They don't have an EBR. At least I know this. Usually the artillery is aiming down here, so I'm more likely to get spotting assist down here. Not that I need spotting assist, but I'll just get some recon for my team here. There you go. Object. Bat chat. Bat chat beat me down. See, I didn't shoot the bat chat because my brain's foggy. Oh my god, these guys are going right after the bat chat. Wow. They have just taken out that poor bat chat who thought he'd be cheeky. And I cheeky low rolled. I have to play slower and let my brain catch up. We hit ourselves a con. We hit ourselves a conquer. Not see, I called it a Conway. I just don't know what's going on. I killed me a conch. Okay, I have to. I would love to shoot these guys. I just pinged them out there. My guys are going. Why did I? Oh, Jeffy. Again, I'm not watching what's going on. I can't fight an object 907. Ah. So now I'm realizing, what am I doing here? Why did I come here? Why did I not aim that shot? And you may ask yourself,
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
you may ask yourself, why didn't you take that shot? Why didn't you marry that beautiful wife? Why didn't you buy that house in the suburbs? You may say to yourself, I don't know why. I forgot the words to the song. How pathetic I am right now. And you may say to yourself, who is in my house with my beautiful wife? And you may say to yourself, do you like it up the ass in your T95? And you may say to yourself, yes, you do. And you may ask yourself, have you been knocked out? Yes, you have. And you may ask yourself, will this shot hit? Yes, it will, because you must not take this game too seriously. And boom! Russia! Hoo, ha, hoo, ha! Hoo, ha, ha! Ooh! You may ask yourself, snap! You cannot hit me now because the dollars per minute algorithm has been engaged. What is that? T125? Let's ram a leopard. Let's see what happens when we ram a... I know, I could die. I know. I don't need a driver.
But not very well. We're immobilized. Critical hit. Track repair. Drive on.
He bounced. And you may ask yourself, why did you bounce? And I may tell you, because of the dollars per minute algorithm, which does not allow you to do any more damage. And I may ask myself, will I shoot him up the ass and get the last kill? Yes! And that is how you get Top Gun, Top Gun, Top Gun in a light tank when you have no idea how it would happen. We have no idea how, but it happened, yes. And you may ask yourself, why? Why do I dominate in this game and get Top Gun? And you may say to yourself, where is my beautiful house and my beautiful wife and my overpriced premium piece of shit tank that I bought that used to get preferential matchmaking, but now it does not, and never play it anymore? You may ask yourself that. To which Wargaming will say, fuck you, buy a new one. Just play the T-54 lightweight. Behold! Behold, Klaus Kellerman. I said my brain was not working. So what you have to do, when your brain's not working, when you can't keep up, when you're motor functions are not keeping up with your brain. It's just a shit show. Just go. Just do it. You may ask yourself that. Yeah? And you may ask yourself, how did he do that? How did I do that? How did he lose 20,000 credits? Holy shit, guys. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. How did I... Now that's a YouTube video, guys. That's a YouTube video, okay? That's going to be one of these, you know, where I do the commentary of... you simply must head into this bush and block the view range of the opponents and here, pop one shot into his track and allow your teammate to bounce one shot and therefore just easily take him out. And proceed to H5. The correct thing to do now is to move to H5. You know those where I know everything? Where like I'm the Unicom. Everything was planned, right? This is how you have to win the game. Just go here. Go hold down here, turn there, snap over there. Yeah, obviously we hit them. You know, as those guys that do the commentary about how they know everything, right? They don't fucking know anything. It just was an accident, or the enemy team was Muppets. I'll do that commentary. Obviously now I need to retreat from the rails. I've done enough damage, and I will just proceed to the central position here, where I can easily take out on the move this leopard. Now I'm anticipating that he'll bounce off my turret, so I will just track him here and ram him. I know I have enough HP. And after he bounces my turret there, I will just simply put another shot into his hull and therefore take him out. Achieving Top Gun, which was never in question, obviously. I achieved that easily by using my Unicom tactic. I'll do that video, right? The pompish douche video. And you may ask yourself how. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode in the How-To series, the series where we... Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to discuss a phenomenon that happens to most average or below average players. Okay, take three. Welcome back everyone to another episode in the How-To series, the series where we learn how to be great, as I am. A common occurrence in this game is for inexperienced, low... Wait. Welcome back everyone to another episode in the How-To series, the How to Learn to Be as Great as I Am series, where we discuss things about the game. There are times when average and below average, the majority of players, perform poorly, as I have had a streak recently in which my kills per game have dropped to 5 per game, and in some cases a humiliating 4 per game total. Completely troubling and embarrassing. But I will let you know from my experiences how to get yourself out of a slump like this. It's a frequent occurrence for those of you watching and those of you who are very poor at this game. And if you watch my video today and learn the tricks and procedures that I use, you can one day hope to be as great as I am. It is all about focus and seriousness and mindfulness and to the approach of the game. And we'll clearly realize how this is going to There is no benefit to the fact that I have already played this game weeks ago and watched the replay 3 or 4 times and taken notes in order to know what to say. There's no advantage to me having done that in producing this commentary. And the The fact that I sounded like a pompous prick as I was explaining what you should do in this game has nothing to do with the fact that I already know what happened and that I'm producing this replay after the fact and telling you that this is what I was thinking while I was playing. It's just basically that I am a great player, one of the best, and that if you do everything that I have done and used your tank and your skills as greatly and as fantastically as I did, and the enemies behaved in exactly the same way that they did in this game, then you too could be as fantastic and worthy, and as you could start your own YouTube channel and grow your audience and fool them into thinking that you are a star and have them subscribe and live a life of leisure making videos and making money off YouTube and doing nothing with the rest of your day by having you silly people watch and learn from my greatness. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you can get a little bit better and one day hope to be as great as I am. Just remember everything you've learned here and be in awe of my greatness and and my superior intellect and I hope you have gotten back on track to more respectable results in your endeavor to achieve a level of play worthy to be compared with mine.